Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop, and I laugh all the way to the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap the doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all the chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. So my wires then a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my froze filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired, bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Celtics swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. Johnson outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And that one's good. Flag.
And how about the energy from Flag on the offensive glass? Keeping the possession alive and converting.
Caldwell Pope outside. Johnson the screen. Pass to Hartenstein. That one's in, his first shot this game. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And you see Jordan pull off the ball, always ready to catch and release. Shoot that rock, Jordan.
Van Vliet up top. Pass to Hartenstein. Johnson with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Poole. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Gordon. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Van Vliet on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
He's off on the second. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far. And slicing inside with confidence. Poole right there, dangerous when he attacks.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Screen by Hartenstein. And it's sent back by Allen.
What a rejection. Allen standing tall. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's flag missing. The Heat trailed by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That is tough action to stop. Hartenstein is a great screener and mobile enough to make you pay.
Screen by Allen. There's the drive. And Flag throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Poole. The Celtics working the ball around now. Johnson left side. Inside. Johnson can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Poole outside. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Poole. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Oh, that's blocked.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
Back to Johnson. Screen by Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Found points from Johnson. That's a bailout.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Allen. Poole outside. And a wide open look for Flag. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now here's Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group in for the Celtics. And it's the Celtics with the ball. 4-point game. Wiggins outside. Back to Pajemski. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Nobody near Allen. Boston again missing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Over Wiggins. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And here is Allen. Back to Pajemski. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
You need game players. Keep on dancing.
Celtics making a switch here.
All the dancers. Substitution on the court.
Here's Keita. And it's Exum in the corner. Lock at 6. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Celtics leading by 4. Pajemski, the bounce pass. Over in the corner, Allen. And the 3 off target.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Jackson. Trying to end the drought. The Heat need to get a shot off. Williams' shot is off. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Pass to Pajemski. Over Pritchard. Boston again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shoots the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:10 left from the first quarter of the game. Allen for the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, you love that fiery personality by Grayson Allen. He was not going to allow that 3 at the other end. Lying down. He wanted to get those points back.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Celtics. They lead by 4. In the corner, it's Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pass to Keita. .23 seconds left to play in the first. 3-pointer, Pritchard. Rebound. By the Celtics.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
There's Mamu Kelishvili. Now Pajemski. Back to Allen. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. That'll do it for the first quarter. Some grinded out basketball so far. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll get things started. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Jackson down low. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Celtics leading by 4. It's Allen on the wing. Lets the free fly. The rebound by Cato.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Now Pritchard. Pass to Cato. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Making some changes. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Gordon. Back to Poole. Now flag. He's guarded by Williams. To the inside. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Outside Williams for the 3. Rebounded by Allen. Celtics leading by 4. Poole looking it over. There's Gordon with the 3. Outside Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the right side. Pritchard with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. It's Allen, top of the key. Pass the flag. That's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Gordon. Back to Poole. And he banks in the layup. Poole's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Boston. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And it's flag missing. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Guys?
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Pass the flag. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Back to Pritchard. To the paint. Rule with the steal. In the corner, it's flag. The Celtics working the ball around now. Allen left side. Flag with it. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Flag's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flag's success in the NBA.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Pajemski. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Well, Aaron Gordon affects every aspect of the game. Plus, he infuses athleticism and versatility into your lineup. Such a valuable piece of this team.
Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Pajemski. No scoring in this one. Down low. Bogdanovich. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Caldwell Pope outside. And that one comes up a bit short.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Gordon. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. All alone. Now hits how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3. It's hauled in by Coffey. The Heat trailing. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Celtics on offense. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Boston substitution.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Busted. No good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Screen by Hartenstein. Inside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And Hartenstein's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Allen on the wing. Now here's Barnes. Still yet to score. And it's Wiggins missing.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Pass to Hartenstein. Puts it up from 7. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his first points of the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet left side. Here's Coffey. The wing jumper off target. Now Podziemski. Now here's Wiggins. From about 16. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
The Heat with the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Exum. Here's the 3. He's now 1 for 2 at that bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
On the wing, Barnes. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Exum.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need. Cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Heat lead by 6. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Outside Williams. And Barnes sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Bounce pass Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kata. Rebound by the Celtics. Poole outside. To the inside. Allen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Pass to Exum. And it's sent back by Allen. And they'll keep possession. Here's Williams. Over Wiggins.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Screen by Allen. Down low. And it's Allen with the jam.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
It's Exum on the wing. He's got 5. Nice move. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Pass to Barnes. The kick out to Poole. Back to Barnes. Boston needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Jackson.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pritchard with the ball. To the wing on the left. Coffee. Kept alive. Johnson outside. Poke loose. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Poole. Back to Gordon. For the tie. Now flag. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
You have to be smarter about reading situations. There was a body between him and the basketball.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Pritchard. Back to Jackson. Pass to Coffee. Williams from outside. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Gordon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Coffee. He has 5. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Now flag for the lead. Rebounded by Jackson. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Here's Coffee. Here's Jackson. A second chance effort. And Boston with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Boston, no good that time either.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The Heat leading by 4. And Brandon Pajemski hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a new group in for the Celtics. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Barnes comes to help. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Celtics trailed by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Well, I love when Wiggins finds a way to get into the paint and doesn't settle for that jump shot. Finding a way to get close to the rim.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Van Vliet, right side. Going inside. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein playing well above the rim.
Pass to Allen. Sinks the triple. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Johnson the screen. For three, Van Vliet buries it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 4.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Caldwell Pope outside. Clock at 6. Back to Van Vliet. Shot from 16. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 2. We can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Van Vliet looking around. Screen by Hartenstein. Johnson attacking. Intercepted. Barnes down low. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Another shot. On the wing, Wiggins. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Hartenstein. Off with the layup. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams changing it up here. And here is Poole. He's got 7. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
A big man with a big finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Back to Poole. The 3-ball. And the rejection by Collins. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Collins. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Exum. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Oh, off target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Celtics up 1. Live from Miami, you're watching 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Celtics with the lead. Poole outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Poole. Rejected by VanVleet.
And perfect positioning from VanVleet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
To the paint to take the lead. Keita's shot is off. So it's the Celtics now. Poole with it. Higgins outside. Hands it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Yeah, he's solid from out there. Wiggins just producing year after year in this league.
And it's Exum in the corner. VanVleet outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jordan Poole picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Gordon. Back to Poole. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Allen with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Here's Keita. Inside. And stolen by Wiggins. Allen surveying the D. Here's Poole. Takes it off the glass. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle schemes for the Celtics.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Flag. Buries the long-range jumper. Flag's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Hartenstein. Around the clock. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And they have been running their offense through Hartenstein tonight. And he has rewarded all of that trust.
To the middle. And Flag throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Number 17, Amir.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Over Bogdanovic. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Outside Gordon. Pass to Allen. It's flag, top of the key. Second chance shot. Allen's shot is off. The Heat trailed by 10. Caldwell Pope right side. Here's Coffey. Van Vliet right side. Gordon with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Now Flag shoots over Johnson. Good D by Johnson.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
High post Allen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. There's the steal, and they're on the break. Caldwell Pope outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Boston leading by 13. Podziemski with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Podziemski. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Van Vliet attacking. Out left to the wing. Here's Coffey. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Boston now. They're on a 15-3 run. Wiggins outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Poole, no good.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Got a hand on it. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Pritchard. Shoots the 3. Barnes rips down the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jackson comes over with the double. Outside Poole. It's stolen by Pritchard. Now Johnson. It's deflected. Allen surveying the D. Doesn't get that one. The Heat trailed by 11. Jackson outside. Down it goes for 3.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. to shoot. There's a good screen. Shoots it up. And it doesn't go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Johnson outside. Driving inside. Leaves it in off the window.
What a big-time shot from Johnson. This kid's confidence is through the roof.
It's Allen. Lets loose a three. Oh, what a play inside.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
And he might be small for a center, but, boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Outside Gordon. Here's Flag.
The defender wanted to block Flag a little too much.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Miami now. Here's Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Poole. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
From John Collins.
And here is Poole. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but...
Tough on computers. I don't hang with no civilians. I'm the king of it. I'm the ruler. Trying to eat out it. I ain't no average kid. No, this the last time I checked. If I want that, I'm not a rapper, you kid. I got rich off of talking my